something about, we just heard about drishti. What is drishti? Is that the vision, the perceptions, the actions that we take, they are all affected, and that is our mind. The mind is the one that um, affects all our actions and all our behavior, our attitude, perceptions, everything, and hence we behave accordingly. So I was looking at Thus Spake and Buddha's Thus Spake, and I was really happy to find this little one, and I wanted to share it with you. It's about mind. Um, Mind is the forerunner of activity. Mind is the highest of all sensory powers. All relative concepts have their origins in the mind. Mind is the precursor of all perceptions. It is the most subtle of all elements in the phenomenal universe. All objectified consciousness has its origin in the mind. One who speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness abides with him in his own shadow. I am being hated, mistrusted, misunderstood, and deceived by others. He who harbors such thoughts in his mind can never become free from causes which inflict their destructiveness upon himself. So, he who has attained mastery over himself is indeed a greater conqueror than one who has vanquished 1,000 enemies, 1,000 times more powerful than he, yet remains a slave to his sensory self. One whose mind roams in search of outward beauty and grandeur, who is unable to keep masterly control over his senses, who eats impure food, who is lazy and lacking in moral courage. Ignorance and sorrow overpower him just as the gale shatters the sapless tree. Just as raindrops leak into the house which is not well covered with a perfect roof, so attachment, hatred, and delusion enter the mind which is averse to subjective meditation. He whose mind is not wetted by lust, who is not affected by hatred, he who has discarded both good and evil, to such a vigilant one there is no fear. A heart that follows the path of ignorance does infinitely greater harm to men than his most hateful and vicious enemy. The wise man straightens the flickering, fickle mind, difficult to guard, difficult to control as a fletcher and arrow. The mind is hard to check, extremely subtle, swift, flits wherever it lists. The control thereof is good. A controlled mind is conducive to happiness, and it affects everything. So, how to control this mind? And we saw a very good example with Deepak Pai today, leading the meditation as to how we can do that. First of all, by all those physical things that we warmed up our bodies and gathered all the energies from the earth and the sky above and everything. It was such a wonderful experience that and then all that meditation, gratitude meditation, and sometimes when I want to really have a good session, I looked up Swami Nikhilananda's steps in meditation, where he says that if you want to really control your mind and meditate, there are several ways. All different paths follow different ways, but a simple thing that is common to all the paths of meditation is that you sit in a position that you are comfortable, your spine straight, maybe sukhas and padma, whatever position you are, sitting, standing, whatever you are meditating. then uh, you should pray first. He says that pray for the welfare of all. And I will, at the end, talk about a little prayer. Then concentrate on the heart center. Visualize a divine light. That could be the light uh, of knowledge at the heart center. While you are meditating, you should feel that the veil of ignorance is going away, and you feel that yes, something is happening to me. All this is, my mind is cluttered with all that thing, and slowly my mind is unwinding and getting rid of all this negative thoughts and negative things and everything. You feel it, because why when we get up from the meditation, we feel yes, I am fine, I can do things, and I am calm now, because all this clutter that was in our mind, in our body, our bodies relaxed, the mind has removed all the clutter that was there. So you feel calm. Simultaneously, you can mentally chant some mantras like Om in the beginning, or your Ishta mantra, whatever it is. And if whatever holy personality you worship, it can be Buddha, Jesus, or Krishna, Rama, Shiva, or Devi. Visualize that in your heart center. It is easy to concentrate on a form, he says. Feel that the holy personality is blessing you. You are becoming peaceful and your ignorance is vanishing. So these are some of the steps I feel helps me when I try to meditate. And the prayer that I wanted to say at the end was Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkhapat bhavet. Let all be happy. Let all be healthy. Let all the good, let all be good. Let none be have misery or sadness. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.